Greetings and welcome to Masters of Orion. I have only ever played one Masters of Orion game, and that was Masters of Orion 3. And I will point out, by the way, the initials of the game are MOO, and I did write on my CD, on my casing, MOO 3. So I knew it was because I lost the outer casing a while ago. So, that being said, no reason I just wanted to put that out there, for every gamer would love that little link. Anyway, Master of Orion 3 is a turn-based strategy game, if I remember correctly, unless the new one is real-time, but I'm pretty sure it's a turn-based strategy game. Build up a world, colonize it, expand its capabilities, and then expand into the universe and take over everybody else. So this game has many different species to start with, and you can even have a custom race if you wish to build one. As much as I like the human race because I understand their technologies, I want to play a different type, and the Mastercan are actually an interesting one. They've got militarists, which gives you military technology immediately. They get marines faster. Their planes dwell on arid planets. They have warlords, so they have better ground combat, which I always suck at. And they have improved diplomatic capabilities. But and also we got the RoboPete species here as well, which obviously are good. But I want to try and play out with these guys because they got the ecologist, so they start off with biological technology straight away. They care about the environment around them. They get a start with a large planet. They don't get affected by high gravity, and they have a plus 50% ground combat rating. So basically, they've got the ground combat rating of the Martian with a larger starting homeworld, which may or may not be a benefit. And I kind of like the idea of being an ecological species, going out there into space and preserving the environment. So that'll be something interesting to try. Also, he's talking in the background, and it's kind of irritating every time we change one of these. But anyway, let's try these guys out. Alright, and we have the computer playing random AIs, which I'm very happy to let happen. Galaxy type! Let's go with a spiral, because spirals are nice. We'll go with a medium size so it doesn't take too long to generate and everything else. Average age, normal post-warp. Seems like pre-warp as well, which means obviously a lot slower start of the game. You can't actually go out into deep space. You have to research warp technology first. Let's do post-warp. Normal, 5 AIs. Yeah, we'll go classic. I have no idea what that is. And we'll just go. And I'm not going to do anything with the advanced, but they're all here about things that can happen. So you can change all different types of stuff. But I'm not going to change any of those now. We're just straight into the game. I've actually only played a little bit of this game to make sure it played and it was okay. But I wasn't paying attention. I was going click, yeah, go. Alright, here we go.
Devoted for millennia to the conservation of their home planet Ursa, the hulking Bulrathi are a fierce kin. The will of the spirits is revealed to them through the Hag, an elder shamanic guide who speaks for all living things.
Ooh.
She has now called on the Emperor of the Bulrathi to take this message beyond Ursa.
To space we go.
The survival of the wilds, and put
Perhaps
the whole
it.
galaxy under their protection by any means necessary.
Go out there and protect them by any means necessary. What if they're killing themselves? But then kill them first, and that way we can make sure they're protected. Problem solved. Alright.
Hail the pride and honor of the Bulrathi, the thickest of furs and the sharpest of claws. I'm humbled you still...
The biggest of furs and the sharpest of claws.
As your High Chancellor, I shall provide assistance on any and all matters of the Empire. I've seen more than my share of battles, and hope my experience will help you on your campaign.
As long as you don't become annoying as the Anno guy, I will not have to hit that button there. Alright, fleet needs orders. The fleet does indeed need orders. So we have a fleet there, and it says, it needs orders. What do we do?
You can trust me on this.
So the fleet contains a colony ship, a scout, and a frigate. Exploration is paramount to our success. To move a fleet, left click to select it, and then right click a destination, a planet, what point, or anomaly. To split a fleet, left click a fleet, and set any ships you want to split into selected fleets. Okay. What is this? An unexplored area? I can't actually see what the unexplored area is. So we have all these. We have these worlds around it. We know there's planets here. We know there's a star there, because we can see them by them being close by, and also by links. So best thing to do actually for me would be to send out the scout ships there, and send the colony ship to there, just to investigate what that is. No, it's not a colony, but there's no point sending colony ship say over here. If it gets there, and there's no planet. These aren't actually habitable. So let's do that. Scout number 1, go there. Scout number 2, go there. Frigate number 1, go there. And colony ship, you just go over here and have a nosy. There we go, all shipped out. Well, that's that bit done. Let's go and get ourselves a bit of research. What should we research first?
Our pride and honor. What new trick should the scrutineers scrounge up?
The scrutineers. So with all the different types of engineering you want to do, and it expands out deeper into the tree later on. But you'll get these little symbols obviously to tell you who recommends what. So our military people recommend engineering.
Mighty Imperial claws could certainly make good
we
use
get
of
social,
this.
scientific, and and economic.
Our
All say do
lodge
government.
masters think that this should be our next step.
Well, that would give us a research lab. Yeah, they give us a research lab and a government support facility, which would give us a 10% morale boost, and that would give us 2 research. But the engineering would give us access to a destroyer and anti-missile rockets, and they are tasty. But we haven't seen any bad guys yet, so I think we can take a couple of turns and get that one done.
The might of the Bulrathi prevails.
Indeed. Oh, so you can see the entire tree here. The tree is big. Big, 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 big. Big, 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 big. And you see, we're going to government, which gives us economic deep space exploration, which will give us actually civilian transport. Ooh, that's good for getting populations up pretty quick. Found a new colony, then have a civilian transport to take people back and forth. That's actually quite a good way of bumping up populations early. A spy center and diplomacy. Well, spy centers are always good to help out, but I always suck at the spying and the counter-espionage part. I tend to just go for the build and then attack stuff, which is bad because I end up losing stuff because of it. We can go physics route, which would give us access to laser weapons, which actually is not a bad idea. I like lasers. The biology would give us access to a farm, and then more farms. The engineering gives access to a destroyer and weapons, and then more weapons and stuff, and fusion drives and more weapons. So that definitely is the military route. But I think we can start here, get ourselves a research lab. That will help us out get research faster anyway. Alright, so back. Oh yeah, also if you look at the tree, we start with the basic biology done. So we already have the hydroponic farms and the biospheres. We can just go straight to biotech and get ourselves fungal farms and death spores, because death spores sound like something you really want at the fungal farm. Alright, government is selected. Select. Right, research is done. Now we have a planet here that isn't actually producing anything right now. We can say, hey, I want you to produce something, and we need to do that. What are you? Pollution is low at the moment, 0 of 325, and that will build up as we build stuff. As we start manufacturing stuff, the pollution goes up, and it will eventually start to hurt the population and reduce food production, that kind of stuff. We're currently using -24 per turn, so it's not even going up yet. Right, we have people working on the research. Yeah, research, food, and production. We are +3 on that, and we can start making something. So let's see what we can make. And also, you can put the AI to the AI to make stuff for you, to focus on the development of the planet for you. But let's have a look. What should we build over here? Now, I do like to get another colony base up pretty quickly, because if we can get colony ship quickly, then you can start colonizing the second planet. Space factories are always good. They can start building stuff in space. A missile base wouldn't be bad actually to get started with, just to protect our home world. But would a missile battery or a frigate be better? Well, frigate has laser cannons, nuclear missiles, but the missile battery has missiles. That is true. They do have missiles. Let's see. A space factory would allow us to actually build a variety of defenses and resources at what points. Might be a good idea to get a space factory straight off the bat, and that'll let us build the other stuff. Let's do that. That'll take 7 turns to complete. Can I reduce the population working on food? No, we don't have enough food. I was hoping we have like a little extra just to get past on 1 turn, just to bump up this. I don't want to waste. I don't want to take off the research for now, so that'll do fine. We're going to use auto build by the way, just to balance stuff out, but I'm not going to because I want this to be working. All right.
Must stick out my claws on this matter.
Sure. All right. So we've done the building. We've done the ship orders. This thing now over here is now Ursa Prime apparently. Which is that a planet? I don't know. Anyway, you have no order stuff to do, so next turn, and the AI gets to go. Done. And we also have our research little tree up there. We can see how our research is doing. Ooh, security levels. Alright, what's that BC? That's our currency? Yeah, that's our currency up there. That's our command points. I kind of dislike that part of games. You can only have maximum 15 ships, but the thing is, you have 4 now, and you get more. You have to build a research command building. I dislike that part of games sometimes. Anyway, a fleet needs orders. That'll be you. And I wonder what Ursa Prime is, but I think Ursa Prime is just an asteroid belt. There's not actually anything on it, even though it says Prime. But the star itself is just called Orange Stars. It's called Ursa, basically. Okay, colony ship. There's a most likely, yeah, because that's just an asteroid belt. That one hasn't been picked up yet. If I send you over here, yeah, if I send you over to here and wait, at least we know we're going over there next turn. So you go there. And you're actually not told to go through the warp point yet. You're just told to go and sit there. The planet is still building the factory for another 7 turns. We need 320 to build it, which we will actually auto build if it gets close. If it's not close enough. And we have a defense of 4, which will get that bumped up as soon as we can build the satellite defenses. Credits are being produced. Population 6, and it is planet limit of. Okay, so we've got a planet limit of 20. We're currently at 16. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay. But we've nothing to do there, so next turn. Alright, so you've made it over there, you're halfway. You, on the other hand, have made it over here. Now, what I need to do here is say where we're going next. So we can look at the galaxy. If we go, this is a spiral galaxy, so chances are these all connect to other worlds, so we're not got any bottlenecks. This one over here looks like a little bit of a bottleneck, so if we can get there, we might actually have no problems to deal with. So one of the problems with these is if that one goes to there and that doesn't have any outgoing warp gates, we can colonize these 2 at our own discretion and it's safe. This one has 2 then potentially hostile entry points. Whereas if this has one going out that way, then our home world can be attacked from 3 different locations. And that way you have to put your defenses in better places. It's just how you play your defense out makes a big difference then. Alright, so we have 1 turn to there, 1 turn to there, and 1 turn to there. You can get anywhere in 1 turn. So let's start with this planet, as it seems to be the medium orbit. Boop. And the ship has been detected inbound to this sector.
The hindmost of the Darlock Cabal greets you. We are sure we'll have much and more to discuss.
Indeed. I also remember you are a spy-based species, so we have to watch out for you. And you are neutral to us right now. And there's nothing to talk about. Good to know. But you have a spaceship en route to this sector, which means you have a homeworld most likely in that sector there. Because of the time it's been. We've only got there, and that's our first jump. If you got to there, that suggests this is your home sector. So we want to be careful and peaceful with you. Why is that one red? Don't know. But anyway, that's not the thing for us. This one is an arid, small, poor minerals, low gravity planet. Now, low gravity will affect our people negatively. Because our people are heavy worlders. They can survive on low gravity, but it does hurt our growth. Ooh, there's also dark quartz in there, though. That is nice. Now, we do need to colonize, and I don't know where to colonize just yet, but I feel that we could make a push into this sector. We can always run away if we need to, so begin the push anyway. And if we have to run back here and go that way, we can do. I just didn't want to send them up there in case this was a no-go zone, and it does appear to be a pretty decent go turn. Yes. Alright, next up on our jobs, we have nothing to do, so move. Ships moved. Alright, ships need orders. That would be you. And over here, we can see that will go to there and to there. Okay, now if that one there has no outgoing links, which it most likely does, then we could actually secure this entire sector by ordering that one sector there. That would be an amazing thing to have. and I'm actually going to test this by sending you there as a priority.
This could be of aid in our campaign.
A skeleton detected an electromagnetic disturbance nearby. We should explore.
You can trust me on this.
Okay. Before getting into combat, it's important to consider the enemy's strengths and analyze their possible outcomes. Our ships are equipped with a special device capable of imitating enemy fleet strengths. To compare the strength of the fleets, first click your fleet, then mouse over an enemy fleet. Alright. Ooh, what's that? That looks like something broke. There's also a ship heading that away. Okay, so we know this sector's not clear. So we're now in a situation where we know that sector's not clear, and we know that sector's not clear. So we're in a little bit of a situation right now where we don't really know this sector's going to be safe to colonize. So that's definitely a thing. We could actually speed up some of these processes. These don't take place until next turn, but we can actually force the issue by right-clicking. This sector goes to that one, okay, and goes up to that one. So now what we've learned is we have a potential enemy or ally over here, a potential enemy or ally there. This one can get to us via this world, and this one can get to us by that way. This one can get to us by that way, and this one can get to us by that way. So basically, they can get to us. This home sector of ours is vulnerable on 3 sides. So we have to protect. If we want to take it, we have to take and protect that one. Take and protect that one. We just have to hold our own because there's nothing worth taking here at the moment. Can I force you to just at least start a step there? No, you're already taking your turn. Pirate fleet. Ooh, that's pirates. Pirates are bad. Pirates are very bad. Pirates are very, very, very bad. They don't care about what they see. We want to pull our forces back to prepare to fight the pirate fleet. But it says here we can bother over. And in this battle here, we'd actually be the victors in this particular battle. But I don't. And this is a frigate. Over here, however, we have a scout, and the scout would be decimated. So yes, this might actually be a pirate homeworld, by the way. So we really should be looking at production-wise, looking to get another military vessel up and running pretty quickly. We may actually get destroyed really early on if the pirates are that close. They don't do diplomacy; they just see you and attack you. All right, next turn. Okay, now we're both here. Hi, you are bringing just a scout. Good, I like a scout. This planet, ooh, medium size. Biome, normal gravity, good minerals, nothing special in the area. It's a barren planet with thin atmosphere. Can produce up to 3 food and okay, that's actually a pretty decent planet. I would like to colonize this planet, but the pirates are on their way and they would destroy my colony ship in no time at all. This planet, on the other hand, normal gravity, gold has been found. It's pretty good, but I don't want to be here when the pirates arrive. Because we're not stupid, that will attack and destroy anything up here. Let's get that one. That looks like a bigger planet. Thank you. Ooh, that is a good planet. Look at all that resource we can potentially mine. Normal gravity, massive biome. This planet here can hold a lot of potential. Good. Okay, this one could be good. Actually, let's flag that planet for our benefits. And then go over here and set you. We may have to fly into this sector and just see what's happening, like we're going to have to do over here. I'm actually debating whether we go into this sector or whether we send this back home, and I'm actually thinking we send it back home. It's 3 turns. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 turns to get here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we can do it. We can get here and get back. Oh, that's a pirate fleet there. I thought that was a pirate fleet. Yep, that's a pirate fleet. There's a raider, and this one here contains more raiders. So they're coming from this sector here. This sector is probably their pirate homeworld. Oh, that's going to be fun because you're going to get into that battle, aren't you? You'll take some damage, but you might survive it. Alright, well, that all being said, we are now retreating back to our homeworld. Okay, 3 turns left on that. We should focus our efforts on production right now. As much as I'd like to get the research done, we should be focusing our efforts on production to get ourselves at least some kind of defense capability. they just colonize that world? No, they just flew there. Okay. That planet's not as good. Has gold though. I'm going to ask you to go over there and just set course and hold that world. Colony ship. Could you go and set course for there? Because then we can. That's what I really do want. They are potentially a friendly ally. These we know are bad. Okay. We have nothing else to do here, so end that turn. Okay, and now we've got combat. There was actually a fleet there that we didn't know about that was sat at the gate. Alright, so there are 2 pirate raiders versus our frigate. Potentially, we can win this. Potentially. Alright. So, choose your tactical experience. Take control of your forces while the AI will take control over unit micromanagement. Make all decisions. Take all the glory. Command every unit with no help from the AI. And cinematic. Let the AI admiral take over the battle. Just sit back and enjoy. Kind of want to do that one just to see what it looks like. But no, we'll do assisted commanding on this one to see how it plays out. Right. Is it going to be real time or is it going to be turn-based? I don't know. Hi. And there's our ship. How come we dropped out of warp, but they were already there? The animation shows they're dropping out of warp. Battle is paused. Alright. Can we see what they're carrying? They have a energy beam weapon and an energy beam weapon. Okay. 2 energy beam weapons. We, on the other hand, have laser cannon, which are energy beam weapons, and nuclear missiles. At this point, we might be able to beat this one. So, if I were to pick those, missiles can fire from that range, and our lasers, I'm guessing, have a shorter range, but it doesn't say. So, if we set an attack there, attack that vessel, right? Non-match speed, retreat, line formation. There's no point with formations. We have 1 ship. Okay, let's send them in. Actually, can I zoom? Oh, I can zoom in. No, that's the camera angle. Middle mouse button, okay. Can I lock onto you? No. Probably can, actually. There's probably a way of doing it. Fire those missiles when ready. Okay, now immediately, because this is how you play battles, you don't just ram into the enemy. You have to encourage them to not die with you. So go over here. Right, now they're hitting us with stuff. So our job is just to keep... See, they're having a harder time hitting us, basically. We've got to keep a distance. And then go. That was a bad idea. Then... Can we fire our lasers on them? Apparently that one is cooling down. Okay, they are firing at... That can fire everywhere. That can fire forward only. So now we're in this situation where we're in their weapons range. We're going to do a nice turn towards them and keep firing on that one. Okay, that was a bad idea. Keep firing. Now firing that one. Pull away, pull away. Keep maneuvering. And then go. That was our main weapons forward. Yeah, you hit our ship. That's fine. What we'll do here is we'll blow you up. Missiles ready. Fire. And then 2 laser balls here. See your face. Nah. Now we did take some damage, but hopefully not too much of it. So this ship, I didn't realise, has 2... has a laser that can fight any direction, and missiles can fight any direction, and 1 weapon that can fire forward only. So maybe we should have kept our distance a bit longer, actually. Anyway, we did that, and we took some damage. We did actually take 22% damage to our ship, which means that ship is going to have to come home to repair anyway. Which it was going to do, because quite frankly it needed doing. 44% accuracy on a missile. We need to get that up a little bit better. But there we go. Boom.
Trust me on this.
Our first space factory is ready. Yes. To build a structure on any node, send a factory to it. Select the build fleet widget. Okay, so it's how to, just how to use. Oh, so that ship went to us quickly. Ah, okay. Well, I don't want to leave you. That looks like it's something which should be interesting, but honestly, I need you back at home base as soon as possible. So I'm going to ask you to just go there. If you can be there, then we can be back at this point for this attack. And it's going to be hard because we're already damaged, but we should be able to hold out, hopefully. You, on the other hand, my space factory friend, what can you do? You can guard, you can skip, you can sleep, you can scrap, but you can't build for some reason. Is it because you can't build around the home world? Go to this little thing here. It is, you can't build around the home world. Alright, build around this asteroid. A research lab or a mine. It's basically all we can build in this area. So the mine would give us currency, and the lab would give us research. And I do like research, but currency is going to help us with other stuff. So it will give us 4 credits. Okay, so it will give us 4 credits total. And this will give us 2 research points. Ooh. Currency is helpful though. But research is good. You know what? I'm going to go with currency early game. I just need that to be able to buy ships and stuff quicker. Over here though, I could really do with a missile base or a frigate. Actually, we can do a frigate in 2 turns, and the frigate tends to be really useful. Build me 2 frigates, and then we'll start working on other stuff after that. Am I just realizing that it's going to do the 2 frigates in one go? It may do, actually. It may do it and then give me one at a time. Do 1 frigate, and then do another frigate straight after. That would give me 2 frigates. Oh, right, you are going to do it that way around. Okay. There's 2 and then 2. Alright, because it knows I'm already building that, so it won't let me do it. Fine. I'm only going to put 1 up for now, then we'll build another one as soon as we can. Alright. Colony ship is on its way there. We are on the way there to protect it. You are on your way back to pretend we're not going to run and hide. End the turn. Ba, 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 da, ba. And that construction has begun, and you are on your way home. I really should send a scout out there. So, hey, scout. You actually have nothing. You're not a fighter, so you won't do anything to the battle anyway. You literally don't have any weapons, do you? Auto explore, guard, skip, retreat. Can I see what you're made of? No. Alright. Go.
This could be of aid in our campaign.
Indeed. But, what? The strange entities. There. Okay, there is something here that could be useful to us. There may be an SOS beacon and a derelict ship. You know what? In that case, how long would it take you to get there? 2 turns. Okay, that's your new destination. 2 turns, get there, figure out what that is. Some weird anomaly out there we need to look at. We don't need you anymore, because you're only a scout. You can come back. And you know what, actually, you could be investigating this planet over here. We haven't actually seen this one over here yet. See what's in there. Might be something very useful. Alright, next turn. The aliens have arrived in our home world, and we now have our military frigate. I don't want to attack you, I just want to move to the warp point. Good. I didn't want to attack them at all. And that frigate is on its way home for repairs, hopefully. Yep, so it'll do that next turn. You're scouting, and then the home world needs to be told to produce another frigate, because I just want to make sure we have a frigate sat there. And then, upon completing that, I would like a missile base. Just to help the home world... Oh, you can't do one at a time? Oh. I thought that was a queue, but apparently it's not a queue, it's just... It is a queue, but it turns it off by default. That's just irritating. Alright, I thought I was going to add to the queue, but it wasn't, it was replacing it. Alright, and we'll do that in 3 turns. Then we can get that in 5, and then we can put back onto research. Because I am a big fan of research. Okay, you be there. Actually, you can be there now. No, you can't. Damn it. I was hoping to just force it to move now. Okay, so the pirate fleet is going to your homeworld. That is good for me. So I can send my frigate all by its lonesome back into this sector. We really should keep some kind of combat in here, but we'll have our frigate over here in 2 turns anyway. Next cycle.
The anomaly turns out to be a derelict ship,
Ooh.
floating eerily empty with no signs of its former crew. Your engineers report all systems are fully functional. Even if some crew members might refuse to board the ghost ship, it will make a great addition to your current fleet.
I hope it looks different to our other scouts to prove that it's an anomaly.